Hello students, this is HD Pawar, lecturer Department of Economics, Gupta PU College of Commerce and Science, Belgaum. We will continue with the topic Rural Development, part 5th for PUC first year students. Take the screenshot. Write a note on animal husbandry or write a note on livestock. It is a branch of agriculture concerned with breeding or rearing, you can use the term, of domestic animals raised for meat, fiber, milk, eggs, etc. Okay, breeding or rearing means what? Taking care of them, making them grow. Okay, it consists of poultry. Poultry means what? Raising the chicken or rearing of chicken and for meat and for eggs. Then cattle means cattle means cow and cows, that is. Then goat, sheep, pig, fowl, horse, rearing, etc. These are the animals raised and birds raised in the agricultural farms by the farmers. Livestock production provides increased stability in income. Okay, means it gives them regular income. Stability in income means what? They are assured of regular income. Food and security, then transport, fuel and nutrition for the family, means their basic requirements are met through stability in income, regularity in income. It is an alternative livelihood option. Okay, it is an alternative means what? It is another way of making a living to over 70 million small farmers. 1 million means 10 lakh people. So 70 million small farmers. Marginal means poor farmers and landless laborers. Many women also find employment in livestock sector. That is, it is a good source of employment and earning for women also. Then poultry accounts for the largest share with 58%. In the total animal husbandry or livestock rearing, poultry accounts for largest share, that is 58% approximately. Then another part of animal husbandry is the dairy sector. Dairy sector, that is, performance is impressive in milk production over the last 4 decades due to Operation Flood. A remarkable increase in the production of milk is known as White Revolution. It is known as Operation Flood or White Revolution. Started in Gujarat, followed by other states. So, milk production started with in the state of Gujarat, then Karnataka and many other states followed it. Then fishery, that is a sudden increase in the milk production, is called as Operation Flood or it is called as White Revolution. Then fishery, that is related to fishing. Where do we find fishes? Rivers, lakes, tanks, natural aquatic means water, natural aquatic ponds or water ponds, streams, seas and oceans are the life-saving source for fishing community. The fishing community regards the water body as a mother or provider. So, those people who are engaged in fishery occupation, fishing occupation, for them the rivers, lakes, tanks, water ponds, streams, seas and oceans, they are the source of earning for them or livelihood for them, for the fishing community. The fishing community regards water body as mother or provider. This will be there for fill in the blank. The fishing community regards water body as, you can either write mother or provider. Then another revolution in the animal husbandry. First is White Revolution. Then regarding fishery we will see, that is, you take the screenshot, Blue Revolution. It is related to fish only. Blue revolution is increase in the production of fish and other aquatic products. Fish and other aquatic means there is a fish oil is generated, then whatever sub things are produced from the fishes. Then the total fish production accounts for 0.8% of GDP. Whatever total gross domestic product, that is goods and services produced in the country are there, in that fishing or total fish production is 0.8%. Then the increase in the fish production is called as a blue revolution. I might not have mentioned here, but blue revolution is related to increase in the production of fish and fish products. Then horticulture. India is rich in variety of soil and different climatic conditions. India being a huge country geographically, it has different climatic conditions at different places. Then different soils are there. Some we have red soil, black soil, okay. Then and grows different kinds of fruits, vegetables, flowers, medicinal and aromatic plants, spices. Spices means all these masales which we use in the kitchen, and plantation crops, and contributes 6% to the GDP. Okay, so variety of fruits, flowers, vegetables, then medicinal herbs, aromatic plants, spices are produced and they contribute 6% to the GDP. That is a big percentage. India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables. Economic conditions of many farmers have improved in this field. Sudden increase in the production of fruits and flowers is called as golden revolution. Okay, India is second largest producer of fruits and vegetables. So sudden increase in the production of fruits, vegetable, flowers, it is referred to as golden revolution. Then so we have seen in agriculture there is what it is called as green revolution. Increase in the food grains and food crops is green revolution. Increase in the production of milk, which is white in color, it's related, it is called as white revolution. Then fish production which reflects blue, sea reflects blue in color, so it is called as a blue revolution, that is production of fish. Then horticulture, that is fruits, flowers, they are related to as golden revolution. Then we will see another question. Write a note on organic farming. You must have heard of this term organic food grains, organic fruits. Okay, so let's see what it is. Organic farming is a traditional method of cultivating by using methods like crop rotation, green manure. Green manure means what? Making use of cow dung. That is, see, organic farming is not a new thing, it is a traditional method. It is age old method it is of cultivating or growing the food grains by using methods like crop rotation, that is grow different crops in the field by rotation. Then use green manure, that is cow dung. Compost, that is compost means this also acts as fertilizers, that is vegetables and plant waste, dried leaves are used to make compost, that is fertilizers. And biological pest, like biological pest means live pest, live means they are alive, okay. Pest like peacock, owls, snakes, earthworms. Instead of using hybrid seeds, chemical fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides. Pest means there will be these pests and insects, they are there in the agricultural land to destroy the crops. So to get rid of them, pesticide and insecticides are used, and they were chemically prepared. But see that instead of using chemical fertilizers, make use of green manure, cow dung, compost, that is vegetable plant waste, dried leaves waste. And instead of chemical pesticides, make use of biological pest like, see, there are peacocks, owls, snakes and earthworms in the agricultural land. Then organic farming is a method which protect means it safeguards, preserves means it stores, it retains and maintains the ecological balance. Ecological balance means what? The environmental balance. See, if we make use of more and more chemicals, our environment is getting polluted. But if we make use of organic method of farming, ecological balance or environmental balance is safeguarded, or it remains protected. On the other hand, modern farming, yes, take the screenshot. On the other hand, modern farming depends on the use of chemical-based fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides, and destroys the soil quality. If we make use of more and more chemicals, the soil quality will reduce. Okay, because the soil burns and the food crops don't grow properly, and it reduces the quality of the food grains and affects the water resources. See, whatever chemicals are put on the agricultural land and water is given to the crops, that water drains into the ground and it needs the it needs the rivers, streams, ponds, and that water also gets polluted. So with that, even the livestock will get even it is dangerous for the livestock like sheep, cow, cattle, horses, those who drink the water along with human beings. It reduces the soil quality and destroys the natural, ecological or environmental balance. Chemical leads to use of chemicals leads to destruction of soil quality. It will affect the human beings, it will affect the livestock, it will affect the water resources, and it will disturb the environmental balance. Therefore, awareness is required to be created among the farmers to adopt or to use the environment friendly cultivation for sustainable development. Sustainable development means what? Long lasting development, that development which goes on and on without stopping and without disturbing the nature. So awareness has to be created among the farmers to use environmental friendly cultivation for sustainable development. For today, this is sufficient. Thank you.